Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the ConTechHQ Podcast. Today I have Mike from ETHOSystems. Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Good man, how are you?
Very good, great, good to have you here today. Yeah, ETHOSystems, you want to just give us a brief introduction on what you are and who you are and what you do?
Yeah, certainly. So we're EthosSystems. You can see it here.
Sweet.
We're always branded. A marketing person always makes sure that we're branded everywhere.
Yes, yes.
Uh, but we are a Sage VAR, value-added reseller, and we
Hmm.
focus in the construction. We focus only in the construction real estate areas,
Yeah,
and the main product we represent is Sage Intact, along with Sage 300 CRE and Sage 100 Contractor.
great. Nice.
Yeah.
Mike, we're basically here today to get a feel for what EthosSystems does. And I think you're the best person to give us like that insight. So how about you just like take it away and give us a little demo on what we can expect from EthosSystems.
Yeah, for sure. So, like I said, we are a Sage VAR. We focus specifically in the construction and real estate areas with Sage 300 series, Sage 100 Contractor, Sage Intech Construction, Sage Estimating, things like that. We're Sage Select is what they call it. So we only represent Sage products.
Okay.
But something that's unique about EthosSystems is, we've done we've done over like 3,800 implementations over the 35 plus years that we've been in business.
Well,
And yeah, it's kind of a lot. And then something that we do track are its lives positively impacted. And what that metric is for us is so my father started the company about 35 years ago. And one of the first few sales he ever made, that was a woman controller. I can't remember her name. It's escaping me right now. But when she saw the software, she went, "Oh my God, I'm going to be able to go to my kids' basketball games again." And that clicked with my dad that yes, we're getting them on a software. It's an accounting software, it's not necessarily like changing lives. However, it actually was. It was giving her time back to then spend with her family that
yeah.
she wasn't having before. So we actually track that. It's a metric that we've been tracking now for a while. We call it lives positively impacted. So we've got over 18,000 on that. So those are people that our software products, positively impact.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's something that's pretty important to us for tracking. That's our big thing. Also, the way that we really get about that or to that and getting their lives positively impacted is the way that we treat, from prospect to client and then through, the client life cycle. It's not a situation of, hey, you sign up with us, you get live and you don't hear from us again.
Yeah.
We're with you every step of the way through the sales process. There's a clean handoff directly to our professional services team for your implementation. So, you've got a project manager, you have a consultant, you have a full scope, you have schedule review, you get through go live. You're then transitioned to our customer success management team as well as our support team. And then, you go through, we have events, we host virtual parties, we'll do in-person events, marketing, what's happening with the ecosystem, so on and so forth, and kind of always keeping people in the loop. So we
Hmm.
try to make sure that we never want to have somebody get a call from us and they go, who's ecosystems? And I think we do a pretty good job of, maintaining those relationships with people over all the years.
Oh, that's ideal. That sounds perfect. I honestly I'm also big on like engaging with your customers because like it's I think it's super important that you always want to remain top of mind. You never want a situation like you said where you call someone and they're like, "Oh yeah, who's this?" Like you want to always remain top of mind with your customers and your clients.
Exactly. Yeah, completely agree with you on that.
Okay, great, Mike. Thanks for that brief introduction on Ethos Systems. If you don't mind, would you like to share some of the key features that you want clients to know about?
Hell yeah, man. Happy to do that. So I'll just grab the screen from you and jump in here.
Great, no worries.
Cool. All right. So for me, rather than going through dashboards, reports, things like that, everybody sees that. You just go to YouTube, type in Sage and Tech Construction. You're going to see the same thing from everybody. What I want to show is the project screen, which the reason I like to show this is Sage has done a great job in adding enhancements and features to this area to make it a borderline one-stop shop for job information that you need to get. So there's no needing to be like jumping around to multiple areas, different applications to find that piece of data that you want
Hmm.
pertaining to one job. Within this project, you can get to nearly every piece of data that you would want to see for this project, whether it's through links that are connected, so on and so forth. So we're on the project information page. So, this is just the initial overview of the project, ID, name. We've got our dimensions that we're tagging this to, contacts, customer, schedule, if you want to track that, along with different scopes or people, other people you want to add to this. You could have this here. Also, we then have some of the essence of time. I'm going to move a little quick, but then you have your estimate. What's nice about this, if I clicked edit, we can then go in and actually view the exact estimate there. I can have all my estimate revisions within here. So you can have multiple estimates here. I could have my forecast if we want to upload forecasts here, and I'm able to differentiate those within so then I can report off of both or each individually. Very nice. Then you'll have all your purchasing commitments. And what's nice about this is it gives you a nice summary. So here I've got my subcontracts and a purchase order. And I can see that, original amount, posted change, revised amount invoiced, what's being held in retainage or holdback, amount invoiced, net retainage, holdback, what have we paid, and what's my balance look like. Now I can say, hey, I don't remember that change order for $25,000. No problem. I can go ahead and I can click into this subcontract then. It's going to pull right up for me. And now I can go into here into my primary document details. We're going to get a much more in-depth summary here. But now I can go in and actually get to that and see that change order here. I could drill in, get to more information around that change order right from here. I also can then see any bills that have been, that are tied to the subcontract that we've had. And then I can even see any payments that I've made for those AP bills as well. And it'll track my payments and everything up here. And then when I'm done, click the X, I'm out of it. Now, if I want to go check out things from more of a change management side from the prime contract area, I can do that, but we'll get to that in a second because what else is nice is I now I got my project contract too. So again, just directly within the project screen, I've only clicked what, two links? And now here we are. I can see my contract as a whole, or I can see my schedule of values right here with nice summary information for each line as well. So I have that information at my fingertips. We can see what we've billed. And I go, okay, great. I want to see where we actually build that. I can go right here. Now I got all those invoices. So I can see all of my project contract invoices that I've generated off of this contract, along with with each of those, as well as payments that I've received against them, and then making sure this will always tie back to paid and then your payments received within this screen. And I could view those invoices going, I could see my AIA 702, 703 if I need to. The other part of this was within the project contract, I do have a change order within here for electrical. And I can go again, okay, what happened with that change? I click change management. There's the change order right here. And I can see what was that cost. So this was that $25,000 that we actually incurred on that subcontract that I then was able to apply my markup to make it 30. So then we're affecting our budget by 25, affecting our contract by 30. So that's kind of a quick and dirty through through the project screen. But again, not a lot of clicking necessary in terms of on links and having to jump into other areas. If I have questions on items, I can get right in here and find all that information, very quickly. You also have the search up here. It's a global search. So if people, you get that random call from, I don't know, anybody, a subcontractor, and they say, "Hey, we paid you $2,312.17 in 2023. What was that for?" You can actually go right in this search and then you could just look up through AP, look up that subcontractor. It'll pull up all invoices, or you can even type in the amount and search there. But if they give you the project, you can go to the project and find it pretty easily too. So Intact, it's a job-centric solution because of the dimensions. So we're tagging this information everywhere we're entering it, so then it can all be found in one, one quick, easy spot. The other piece that I find super beneficial for people is going to be on the whip management tool. I can't tell you how many people do this in Excel, and just because they're used to Excel and they like Excel, so they do it there. You can do all of this now within the product. You don't need to be doing this in Excel and then doing your journal entries. This will do it for you. So, quick high level overview, you'll be able to create a WIP schedule. So, it's going to be all right, what projects do I want included in this? Do I have any parent child relationship jobs? So, I want to roll up those child jobs into the parent on my WIP. Do I want to do that? You can just set that very easily. But once you're done, you're going to have your WIP schedule created. And within here, you're going to be able to update these values. So, we have the CFO forecast, cost of completion, CFO forecast, contract value, and then also CFO forecast percent complete. As I enter in, you know, numbers, amounts within here, other percentages and columns are going to update for me. What is nice about this is there's actually project manager fields within here too. So you can have PMs, which I know people are doing this already in Excel where they're getting their forecast from their project managers. They can actually import that into Intact and it will then fill out these PM fields here. So you can get their entries, and then we call it the CFO entries, where if you want to make changes, modifications to what they've provided, we can still capture theirs as well as yours. But then it will calculate all the remaining columns for us. And you will have a spot here for comments too. So like if you have things that you want to add context around, those comments can be put there. They'll save within this, and then those will carry through to the next month. But what else is nice about this is if I go to the posting preview, it's going to show me the posts, the postings that are going to be done based on this WIP schedule when I were to click save and post. It's going to show me right here. And then you're also going to have, what's the posting date and then what's the automatic reversal date. So, we'll do it end of the month and then automatically reverse it the start of the next month. So the next day. But it's a really nice feature, saves people a ton of time. And now you're not doing it in Excel any longer. And it just, it's this is one of those areas for lives positively impacted that for sure hits because it makes this very, very clean and easy for people, on a month in, month out basis. And then from a reporting aspect too, this will then you'll have a history area where you can look at all your previous history for your WIP schedule postings, break it out by job, by project manager, however you'd like to do it, but then you can report there as well. So these are the two areas that I thought would be best to show today, just because again, I feel like everybody's seen a lot of the same stuff. And I'm hoping that these do pop out to people. But for my money, I think that they're two very cool, which I can't think of a better word than cool, but very cool areas of the software.
I'd say one thing, Mike. I don't think I would want anyone else selling Sage software to me. After like just hearing you speak about this product, I don't think that there's anyone else that I would want to sell. I would want to get the software from.
Hey man, I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. I'm gonna have to listen to all your other interviews and make sure you're not saying that to everybody,
No.
but I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that very
No,
much.
trust me. You kind of have a way with it. Like it's honestly, I feel like it just rolls off your tongue. It seems like you spend so much time with the product and like you know the product in and out, and that's super like super impressive. And yeah, honestly, I think it's a cool software. I'm not supposed to be we're supposed to be software agnostic, so it's like I'm not supposed to show any form of favoritism or anything. But yeah, honestly, that was pretty amazing stuff. Just before we wrap it up, is there anything else you'd like to add? um Something that you really just want clients to know, or I don't know, stuff about ETHOSystems that's gonna like roll out in the next few months or anything.
Um, Put me on the spot here. I would say, yeah, so there's been an announcement. there's been an announcement by Sage that there's a co-pilot feature within Intact, and
Okay.
It's Sage's own AI product. Everybody says AI and it's a buzzword, and we do this, we do that, but I will give Sage a hell of a lot of credit. What they're doing with it is incredibly unique to where they're building it out to essentially be like a staff accountant, like a junior staff accountant.
Hmm.
And they're training it. It's not open, it's closed, so it's very trustworthy, it's responsible AI, all that. But what they opened up is the ability for VARs like us to create our own agents that can live within their co-pilot. So that's something that we are working on. And we've already got a few ideas and we're hoping to get those rolled out. Holiday season's coming up, so it's a little tough to kind of lock people down for projects right now. But we're hoping to roll some of those out in early-ish 2026, some of our own agents that can live within it that I think will continue to make things easier for people.
Great. Sounds like fun stuff. But yeah, everyone's talking about AI these days, and like it's going crazy, honestly. Like it's going crazy in the construction, especially in the construction industry. Like everyone's jumping on AI right now. So it's yeah, pretty excited to see what Ethos and Sage have, coming up.
Me too,
Um,
man.
Great, great, great. I think that was a pretty great session. This would be a fantastic place to just say thank you guys for joining, and hopefully after watching this video, you are picking up your phones to call Mike. Um,
Your lips to God's ears, man. That'd be great.
exactly, exactly. All right, thanks, Mike. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys, for joining. See you in the next episode.
Thanks, everyone.